Alright, today we're doing While Guthix Sleeps. This is the balance elemental fight at the very end. Just need to make sure you bring two different types of combat. Probably should have gone with melee for one of them, but whatever. Range and mage works, and then you can see the projectiles. I brought a lot of brews and restores. The restores ended up being really helpful, and because if you mess up some of the fight, your stats get drained, and then you're just doing no damage. That happened to me before I realized. But the main thing he's going to do is switch between the three different styles of attack and also switch his overhead prayers. So nothing too crazy, but we'll start out here. Uh, you can see he's starting with the fire, which is ranged. I thought it was melee at first because red normally means melee, so I had the wrong prayer up. But you're going to have protect from range on while he's using the fire arrow there. If you're standing close to him, he doesn't use an arrow. He does like a little, I don't know, lava burst type thing. So he switched to air there, which is melee. The air and the water was also confusing me a little bit. But when it's spiky like that, it is air, which is melee. So you can just keep doing that. He put on protect from melee. He didn't protect from mage or range for quite a while, so I thought it was going to be pretty easy, and then it got a little hectic towards the end. So we're just going to keep attacking him until he switches his overhead and keep an eye on the prayers. So he switched to melee again there. It was kind of nice using range and mage because I could stand away from him, and then when he ran up to me, I had a little bit of time to swap there. All right, so I was just trying things out. It's like, all right, well, let's see how range does. Didn't seem to be that much of a difference when attacking him. Have a feeling that melee would be just fine too. So now he switched back to melee. He's protecting from mage, and so I'm ranging him. It's normal. He does start attacking faster the lower his hit points go. That's still pretty manageable at this point. Switch to range since he's using his fire arrow. And I think he has not really... Okay, so he switched to water. He's using his water attack. He's praying protect range, so I should switch to mage. I must not have just not have seen that when it happened. I was protecting melee, so it doesn't matter. And he's using range. See, I got hit there, so my stats have drained even though I haven't noticed it, and it didn't show up on my screen for some reason. I switched back to mage. And he's still using mage. There he goes to range. And at some point here, I noticed that my stats have been drained. He's going to start attacking at a faster rate. Switch to mage. I'm going to get popped by that one, which lowered my prayer by quite a bit too. I finally realized that. And so now he's protecting from two types, melee and or range and mage. I don't have melee with me, so I just healed up and kept attacking him. Alright, he's attacking with mage now. And when that last hit me, it drained some more prayer, so I'm really hurting on prayer here. I started to be like, oh, okay, he's actually doing stuff to me and I'm running out of prayer. So it took a bunch of hits, but he's not protecting from mage, so my mage hits are doing okay. He's protecting from range there, or attacking with range. And I switched to range since he was using protect from mage, so I'm getting hit a lot, even had a little bit of lag here. But you can see as long as you kind of keep up with your defensives, eventually he'll die. Just keep your prayer up, keep your health up, and keep your eye on what attacks he's using. And sometimes you can't even hit him with lowered stats. And alright, switching to mage. He's attacking with range. And melee. Again, went into this not really knowing what was going to happen, so not doing a great job, but desperately trying to restore my prayer there as he attacks with melee. And now he's on range. And I should be switching to range here, yep. And to melee. Yeah, that's when I noticed, oh, I have 34 range right now. No wonder I'm not doing anything. So I switched to Mage. I got it up to 80s. I was like, oh, I still need to restore more. Probably, if I were to do this again, I probably wouldn't bother with the brews. I'd probably just bring regular food so I could combo eat and restore there whenever I messed up and got hit by his attack that drains it. This would be super tough without the super restores, honestly, especially if you don't really know what to expect. He's attacking pretty quickly now, every second, I think. And he switches to his range attack. I should really be using range. Oh, now it doesn't matter because he's protecting against both. So I guess you could bring all three combat styles if you wanted to go make this go even faster. I lagged out there, but he died while I was lagging, which is great. So then it's going to do a cutscene, and once you touch the Stone of Jas or whatever, it puts your combat stats up to 255 on all of them, so you have really good stats, and then it's going to summon these Tormented Demons, which again probably would have been nice to have the Arclight, but if you stand away from them, you can see what attack style. That little shard is a range attack, and then every now and then he'll shoot a projectile. He'll like bind you and shoot some fire waves or whatever, and you can just spam click a tile away where they're not going to land, and you'll avoid it. But when he does that attack, that's him switching to a different attack style. So you can switch to protect from mage if he's using range, before he does. So there he goes with the fire thing. I didn't move because I didn't know what to expect, but then he's using magic. So you can switch your protect prayer at that point. Keep an eye on their overheads as well, because they will protect from all styles at one point or another. So it does mage for a while, and eventually I do dodge one of their attacks. So I'll show that, but it's pretty straightforward, especially with the boosted stats. You just really keep doing this the entire time. Once you kill one of them, then there's going to be a second one here. And I know I dodged his fire attack at one point on this guy. I think it was when he was fairly close to death. But again, you can see he's using his little mage ball there. So protect from magic. He's protecting from melee, so you can use whatever other style. And really easy. I'm going to go back here after the quest to try him out, without insanely boosted stats, and also using an Arclight. So we'll see what that's like. But it's really not too hard to see. There we go. See, just step out of the way. It's really not too hard to see the projectiles even when you're fairly close to him, so it shouldn't be too bad, I think. I didn't realize that he switched his prayer style when he does his little fire wave thing, so I messed that up. But if you know that it's coming, you should be able to swap pretty easily and not take very much damage. So, all right, pretty fun quest. Good luck with that. I'm going to go learn how to do Tormented Demons. Thank you.